Okay people, quick Fwoosh news update. Today we're going to change things up a little bit, throw a curveball, maybe a little bit jarring, but we'll see how it goes. I won't know until I try, right? Oh, are we ready? And there we go, my ugly mug. I'm Robo from thefwoosh.com. Some of you may recognize me from some conventions. I've been to a few, but I'm that guy that stays back in the back. Kind of just listens, kind of just watches. That doesn't sound creepy at all. I was going to wait for the Amazon exclusive Shoretrooper helmet to come in to do the whole in front of the camera thing, but who knows when that's going to come in. And I had already started preparing the lights and all that. I know this is kind of rough, but we'll see how it goes. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Let me know it down in the comments if you like me being in front of the camera giving out the news, or if I need to get my ass back behind the camera. But in today's news, I paid for my MAFEX Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett last night. And you know what that means? The sky is falling. The figure was set to release in July. This is October, so yeah, a couple months late. I can only hope that they're fixing QC issues, which we've been having a lot of in the MAFEX line lately. But I don't have a lot of faith in that. Don't get me wrong, the figure looks beautiful, but is it going to stay together? Is it going to fall apart? Is it going to have loose joints? Or I don't know. I can't trust it. Like I've said in the comments a lot lately, this Boba Fett's going to be a make it or break it for the MAFEX line, at least for me. If this figure sucks, I'm canceling my pre-orders. Now, a little bit of news I missed in the last update was that Bandai showed an SH Figure Arts Old Man Obi-Wan. This looks a little rough, but it's the prototype. What can you expect? I don't even know if pictures were supposed to be taken here. If they were just showing it to say, hey, we're doing an Old Man Obi-Wan. Human figure arts, right up my alley. Figure arts for humans, model kits for droids and troopers. Black Series for everything else, baby. It's good. And then the big news. Last Friday, Hasbro sent out promotional images of Star Wars The Black Series Rogue One Wave 2 and 3. Now Wave 2 is Director Krennic and the Scarif Stormtrooper Squad Leader. I believe it's the Squad Leader, has the blue up top. It's kind of weird for Hasbro to send out multiple shots of the same figure in the promotional images. Usually it's just a single shot, and then closer to release we get a carded shot. But this time they sent out a lot of angles, a lot of different pictures, different poses. It was kind of weird. I kind of like only getting one shot. It kind of builds the excitement, but at the same time we see what we're getting. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Now, like I already said, Krennic is Wave 2. He's looking good. A lot of custom fodder potential here. But I've also seen comments saying this is just reuse of Hux. It's not. It's a completely new figure, except for maybe the hands. The hands kind of look reused. It has that off-sized, bigger left hand than the right. I don't know what's going on there, but well, I guess we'll see. Everything else, brand new. Newly sculpted here, the different wrinkles. It doesn't have the 3 stripes that Hux has. Different collar. It has a rank insignia instead of just clean under Hux's jacket. So, new sculpt, which we're used to seeing in the Black Series. Contradicting myself, the Scarif Trooper will get reuse in the Walmart exclusive Shoretrooper Grunt. It's just different paint job across the top. It doesn't have the blue, just the red. And at first I was like, why are they putting the Squad Leader in the regular wave and the Grunt as a Walmart exclusive? And then I thought, well, the Walmart exclusive will ship in full cases by itself. So the potential to army build there is a lot better. It's just going to be finding it, which that may be a problem. Now for Wave 3, at least I'm calling it Wave 3, it may be Wave 6. I can't keep track of all the numbers and stuff. I just want the figures. That's all I want. Just give me the figures. The numbers on the side, don't care. As far as classic troopers are concerned, we have the AT-AT driver and the Snowtrooper coming. All these new pictures, they're looking fantastic. I'm going to need at least 2 AT-AT drivers and an AT-AT. Give me an AT-AT. And then the Snowtrooper, which I'll need a few of those too. I'm an army builder. I can't help it. I don't get crazy. I don't have a whole dresser full of troopers. I like to have 3, 4, a squad. The next one I'm going to get out of the way is C-3PO. Yes, I know. You don't have to tell me, I know. Now, I didn't think they would announce it until after the regular wave came out, but they have already listed the Walgreens exclusive as the C-3PO with the gold on, the more classic looking one. More than likely Walgreens will put it online. It'll be easy to order, or as many Walgreens as there are around, even here in Arkansas. Should be pretty easy to find. I'm not worried about it. But perfect world, yes, it should have been switchable arm. The package should have came with 1 red arm and 1 gold arm. But that's perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world. Lots of shots of Old Man Obi-Wan from A New Hope. We've already seen a lot of this. There's reviews out there of the San Diego exclusive. Not a huge deal there. But it's good for the people that didn't get the Comic-Con exclusive. This is their way of just going to the store, picking it up. It is a pretty cool figure, like most figures with the human face that's kind of soft, kind of loses detail because of lack of paint. Darth Revan, lots of shots of him. Hell, I didn't even know he had 2 different colored lightsabers. I hadn't paid that much attention to him. I don't know the video game he comes from. I don't know a lot of his backstory. I barely knew who he was before they announced him. I'm a Star Wars fan, but I just hadn't dug that deep, I guess. Saying all that, he looks kick-ass. I'm gonna end up with him. He'll be on the shelf, like most Star Wars figures. I got Rebels figures before I had even watched Rebels, so there you go. The figure makes me want to go back and find out more. And speaking of Rebels, Sabine looks awesome. She comes with her little paint sprayer. I wasn't expecting that, but getting close up on the figure, you can see like paint splatter up on her arms, up on her legs. It's just looking badass. I'm really, really liking this figure. When they first announced Ahsoka and Kanan, I wasn't that excited. I hadn't watched Rebels, I hadn't watched Clone Wars. I didn't really care. I got the figures, watched the cartoon, and now I want all the characters from the show. I need a Chopper. I really want an Ezra. So, yeah, Hasbro, continue that trend. Keep on going. The only downside of this is we're getting Season 1 characters. Season 3 starting right now. Is it Season 3? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it is, though. And then finally, Princess Leia. What can I say here? We've seen a few incarnations of her in the past few months. At the Star Wars Celebration, we saw a rough, very rough looking Leia. And then at San Diego, we saw her. She'd been tweaked a little bit. We were told that there was going to be more tweaking and that she might not make her release date. But with them releasing these pictures, I have more faith that she's coming with the rest of these figures. And she looks okay. She looks like the rest of the Black Series figures. I see people griping, and at this point, we're used to this. The paint is going to look like this. Pale, kind of soft, lack of detail. But as we've learned from people that do repaints on these, the sculpt is there. That's what's important. That's 75% of the battle. At least it can be repainted, or we can pay somebody to repaint it for us. As long as the sculpt's there, I'm good. There's a likeness there. It's hard to see under the basic skin tone and the G.I. Joe eyes, but it's there. I'm good with that. Upcoming reviews, I'm not quite sure. I need to go digging in my stash and see what I have. Like I said, the MAFEX Boba Fett's coming, but that probably won't be until the end of the weekend, somewhere in there. The post office kind of slow to get packages from overseas to BFE, Arkansas. But I'll look around. More than likely, it's going to be something Star Wars again. It's always something Star Wars. It's just that season. I can't help it. So if you like this different approach to the news update, let me know down below. If enough people like it, I can try upgrading my setup. This is very crude as is right here. I'm just working with what I got. But if this is how I'm going to do it from now on, I'll upgrade. I need some green screen, I need some new lights, that kind of thing. So yeah, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. So comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the Fwoosh.